Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Okay. Sleeker gave me these. I like them. Make sure the volume's down. So I did a really quick video. It's like 15 minutes long. A preview for this. So it went up like a couple of hours ago. And hoping, well, sometimes people have two devices, so you might want to watch that while I'm kind of doing this. You can watch it on fast forward, and you see something you like, then you just, you can say, where are the Trifari pearls? Bring up the Trifari pearls, and I can do that. So let's, and then also what I'm doing, I don't see anybody in the chat yet. 960 subscribers. I'd love to get up to 1,000 just because, it's just a milestone. So, yeah, so Marlene's just running around. She's going to try and catch up. I don't know how long I'll be on. I feel pretty relaxed. So, yeah, I'm kind of going through some jewelry. Going to get some, see, I think this is sterling, but the problem is it's broken right there. So I don't know, is it worth it to, it might be, all it needs is just to be hooked on there. This is very sweet. I think I might be able to fix that with just putting that right there. So there's that. So I'll give that a check, This took me for, oh, here we go. I think I need to put this in a separate baggie. This thing is like a little prickly pear. And it's not diamond or anything, but those are little prong set things in there. Can you imagine? This just didn't appeal to me because I can just imagine if somebody had long hair, it would get all in there. And it gets caught up on its own chain. So I'm going to put this in a little baggie because it doesn't play well with other jewelry or even itself, So this goes in here by itself, all alone. Let's see if I can, I'll just get a different baggie. That's just put it in here. So if you're here, say hi. Say hi. Oh, I gotta hit the like button. And got 3. Hi, Vintage. How are you? How's it going? Anyway, so yeah, I thought because my Sundays are, starting to get all messed up. So it's kind of got me a little bit like, when can I come on? What can I do? When will I ever be on Sunday again? Well, I think once my hi, Ducky. Oh, the wedding planning. I was just getting into that. So yeah, every Sunday it seems like we're going to a venue. Well, it just so happens this Sunday, and I is my sister-in-law's birthday weekend, and I really want to spend some time with her. So I decided to forego that Sunday as well. But so then I just make adjustments. I just, I will go on right now. Go on this second. But yeah, I had some fun things. Couple of lots I put together. Okay, so this poor thing, this is actually quite pretty, but the chain's all muffed up. It's broken right there. Just broken. So then I gotta look and see if it's sterling, and it probably, oh wait. I don't even know if this is even worth fixing. It's so tiny. What's on the other side? No marks. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this. I don't even think it's well, let's see if it's magnetic. not magnetic. Yeah, just the clasp. I don't know. It's not marked at all. I'll see if it's gold at the very least, right? Anyway, wedding planning. Okay. Well, I think we have a date, but I don't want to give that information out too soon because it's quite possible that could change depending on if they want to stick with this one venue. So they got the date from the venue, and they have 14 days to firm everything up. And I think there's still some leeway as far as I think there's another few weeks after that they could change their mind. So there's a right of backing out of a contract. I think it's a legal thing that they have to do. They give you like 2 extra weeks to to decide. But anyway, so I didn't want to start talking about the date and then have them change their mind because they saw something they liked a whole lot better. So anyway, we're kind of keeping that under wraps. I think though that we found something that just is unbeatable. I think it's just going to be fantastic. So we shall see. Okay, so now I'm looking for, okay, there's no indication that these are sterling. Yeah, I have this, I'm just letting people get into the chat. That's why I'm kind of stalling a little bit, but not that that's necessary. This is like over, what is this, almost 2 pounds of sterling in this bag. It's all scrap. All scrap. A lot of it is stuff that didn't sell, and now it's worth more than what, the piece is, it's worth more than what it is. Anyway, so I'm shopping for a buyer. And in the meantime, I'm trying to find more sterling, which is easy to do around here. And so, yeah, that's where we are in the wedding planning. It's just been kind of fun just to, kind of just figure out the decor and the colors. And, I'm sure the next step is the dress. But we'll see how that goes. Put that somewhere in there. This is about to break. All right, so I can start showing a few pieces, and I do have my bust here. But yeah, that's where we are. I think we're just kind of looking for, just it's kind of silly stuff like, do we want to have a grazing table and, like a charcuterie? But I think a grazing table might be fun for like maybe an engagement party or, anything, I don't know, just thinking out loud, or like for, when the groom's getting ready or waiting, there's like a little area for him. Maybe we could put out a charcuterie board for the boys. But this is Trifari. And this is as is. Because right back here, at the time I don't think people understood how caustic, perfumes or hairspray could be. But this is all silk knotted. And this is going to be sold as is, but I mean, it's silk knotted, graduated pearls. Look at that. And this one is 28 inches. So this is, hello, Miss Becca. So this is a Trifari, as is. Starting bid will be $18 starting bid on this as is Trifari. Glass. This is glass, crown Trifari. And it is marked. So I'll put it on me. I just love a good pearl necklace. Plus this is $18, so you get the vintage, you get the glass, you get the silk knot. It just depends on if you can, you know, live with the rough, this part right here where it's, you know, has chemical damage, but I'm sure that can be thwarted. But that is, I'm just going to put some lines here so that, you know, and this now, I'm going to put pass, and then I'm going to put a line, and once you see that, it becomes a buy it now for 18, okay? So this is now a buy it now for 18. Let me find someplace to put this. And this is where all my past items go, and then I do a recap at the end. So we will do a recap, and it's quite possible I'll drop some of the prices just because I want to move them, you know. And also at this point, if you're interested in that Trifari, you can even put in an offer, a reasonable offer, you know. So if you want that right now, it is available. Okay, this is, I think I need to get my scale. Let's see this. I'm going to go get my scale. But this is size 6. Oh no, size 8. Size 8. Gaspiite, and sterling. Size 8. So let me write that down. 9, 2, 5. Size 8. GASPEITE. Okay. I'm going to put starting bid $26, and I'm gonna go get the scale. Such a good girl. My sweet dog is sitting out there in the entryway. She might pop in. She's kind of, well, she's missing her dad, who usually takes her on a walk about this time. Dad's out getting a haircut. Oh, Becca. Okay. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Becca Dubois for $26. This is so cool. I'm tempted to clean it. Oh, I think he's back. Okay, so let me put this, I got a box. Got these really cool ring boxes, so I think I will start using them. So there we go, right there in the box. And let me close this door. Hi.
Hi.
Nice haircut. Nice haircut.
Touch it?
Okay, okay. Ooh. Perfect.
Are you making a film?
No, I'm actually on live, but that's okay. That's okay, I got to see your haircut. Okay, sold to Becca. You still need this, do you still want to know the weight? I'll just put it on. I don't think it matters. Yes, congratulations. I think that is fabulous. Oh, I should just put it right back in the bag that I took it out of. Whatever that might be. Here it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me move this stuff out of here. This is usually my bag that or my basket that I put stuff in. Oh, you don't need, okay. All right, next up, I'm just randomly pulling these out of here. These are Musi, M-U-S-I, are Musi clips. And these are most likely shoe clips. They are marked, like right there. Get you guys a close-up. There's the front, there's the back. Okay, so we have M-U-S-I clips. Starting bid will be $12 starting bid. And then, but these are kind of cool because, oh, thank you. Yes, these were a gift. Sleeker sent me these. So I thought that was cool. They're kind of vintage, like 90s or 80s or 90s. What's cool about these clips though is that you can use them anywhere you want, right? You can use them on your sleeve. Oh, that's kind of clever. Okay, I'm going to put pass on these. These are now buy it now or best offer. And if you are interested in these, you know, just let me know. And I'll go over them at the end. And prices might change at the end. I mean, not go up. So there's that. Okay. This I thought was cool. And I think it's probably from, you know, a while ago, JCPenney's, yada, yada. I think it originally came with a chain, a sterling chain. I added the sterling chain. I think somebody took the chain out. But you take this off the chain, and then you can open it, and you can put these on inside that and make it, you know, it's called interchangeable, but it's sterling. And these, some of them, I mean, this one came back citrine. This one, I didn't take these out of here, but I believe this to be, it's either CZ or quartz. This is tourmaline or quartz, tourmaline or CZ, excuse me. This is amethyst or lavender CZ. And this is most likely peridot. That's a big chunk of peridot if that is the case. But I couldn't get them out of there, so hard to test. So I'm going to put in the interchangeables. $9.25, definitely $9.25. Not sure about the stones. And it's an 18-inch chain, 18 inches. So $9.25 changeables. I have a starting bid $25 starting bid. And I'm doing that because it kind of just makes it easy for people who are on the replay. So anyway, this is super adorable. It's still pretty clean on the inside. It does say sterling silver right there. I did add the sterling chain. And yeah, it comes with all the little stones too. 18-inch chain, so that's going to come to right about here where this is landed. So interchangeable sterling with most likely semi-precious stones, but like I said, I couldn't get in there to put the wand on it because that was really hard. I tried and it was just not coming off, so I couldn't do that. But I did with this one and it came back citrine. Maybe not. No, I'm not going to call it citrine. I'm just going to call them all CZs. Maybe not. But anyway, we can do a pass on that one. It is now a buy it now or best offer. And I did write everything on here, pear shape, all that kind of stuff. Really kind of cute. And I think it is from JCPenney's from Once Upon a Time. Okay, Lily Pulitzer. And I don't know what year this was. I'm thinking early 2000s. I'm thinking early 2000s, but it's really clean. It does need a bit of a polish there. I think I have a polishing cloth here somewhere. Well, I can also open one. That's a nice polishing cloth. Anyway, so this, let me do that while you guys are thinking about it. Lily Pulitzer, it's 2 3/4, so it's a pretty good size. So if you're looking for something that, you know, maybe needs to fit over your hand a little bit more comfortably, or you want to use it as more of a cuff over, you know, maybe something thick like so. I mean, it is the winter time, so sometimes you might want to, you know, decorate the outside of your thermal wear. But it is marked on the outside here, right there, Lily Pulitzer. Nothing on the inside. So let me put in, I'm just going to put in LP / starting bid $1.18. Starting bid on the Lily Pulitzer is $18 right there. I love the design. And there was other companies like Kate Spade and Tory Burch, and they also came out with this kind of, you know, drawing or artwork or depiction. So while you guys are mulling that over, it is 2 3/4 inch across. So like I said, it is a little bit on the larger size, but sometimes you can be more versatile, you know, with what you're wearing. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So sometimes when you hear something unpleasant, you can always mute it or turn down the volume. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so this is a gold and silver polishing cloth, but I think you can just use it on metal. Yeah, looks much better on the inside without all those fingerprints. Lily Pulitzer, starting bid 18. So I will put pass on this. This becomes a buy it now or best offer. Okay? And you can write it in the chat. Will you take blank for the Lily Pulitzer? So. And spring is coming. And it's practically, well, I know that in certain parts of the world, especially on the Northeast and all that, the weather's still pretty bad. But spring is coming, I promise. I keep seeing shadows out there. Okay, next up. Oh, this is mid-century modern copper 4-inch. Kind of a modernist copper piece, like so. It's not signed. There are identical pieces that are signed. You can screenshot that, and you can do a little bit of research, but this is MCM/copper brooch. And I have starting bid $1.18. Starting bid is $18 on this modernist brooch. And it is 4 inches from side to side. Get you way up here, get an idea. Go like this. Whoops. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. And if you would like to make an offer or buy it now for $18, feel free to do so. Anything else, you guys? I can, I've got the rest of that. I've got more stuff in this bag, but I'm just, trying to engage the chat a little bit so that if there's, anything that you'd like to bring up, or something that, some exciting news in the, jewelry world. Okay, more pearls. Now this is Dane Craft. Okay, Dane Craft. This one has the little D here for Dane Craft. You can see it right there. Dane Craft. It does need, let's see, is there any green on this one? I don't, maybe a little touch of greenishness to it. But yeah, and there is a little bit of luster loss maybe on the first 5 pearls here. And that's, again, now that we know what we're not supposed to do, it's a lot easier to take care of our jewelry. But back then, people just didn't know how to take care of jewelry. They thought it was going to be, invincible or something. So this one, 30 inches. Dane Craft. So I will type that in. 30. I'm just going to put Dane Craft. DANECRAFT. Put FP. Starting bid will be $1.28. So these are starting bid $28 on the Dane Craft, and working like this little pinch barrel clasp right there. Silk knotted glass. Most of the pearls are going to be in really good shape. Just a little bit of annoyance back here, but everything else is perfect. 30 inches. I have a weird t-shirt I'm wearing, but anyway, so this is Dane Craft. Really nicely built. And again, these days, you're not getting credit now for having silk knot, which I think is the most elegant way to go. Plus, you have a chance of saving some pearls. If it breaks, you might lose 1 pearl. If it breaks, that's the beauty of silk knot. And although, to get something restrung, you'd have to redo the whole thing. But it's a lost art. So you can get, you know, something nice for like that for only 28. Yeah. I think they charge like, what is it? Last I checked, it was $4 an inch. So say this is $120 probably worth of silk knotting, which is probably the retail. But I mean, if somebody were to, you know, to do this, to create a nice silk knot with this kind of flexibility or flow, you don't want them too tight. To be able to do this is a lost art. So, and I'm guessing that's not too far off for 120 to restring this type of piece. So we're gonna put pass, and you are more than welcome to buy it now or make an offer. That's all you need to do. Okay, and then I'll do another recap at the end, possibly lowering the prices. Well, most likely lowering the prices. So this one actually is quite nice. This one's nicer of the three. So this is silver on it right there. I don't know if it's sterling. I'm not going to test it. But look at that. Isn't that the sweetest? And it's got the fish hook right there. Really, really nice. This one has gorgeous luster from all the way. This one's in near perfect. And this is 34 inches. And this is, since it has a clasp, I bet you could definitely double it. So I think that's quite the possibility. So you would go like this and like, oh, make sure, yeah, you can. So that's quite nice. You can probably double the other ones too. But isn't that lovely? I think that is so beautiful. So this one, I have $42 starting bid. So let me type that in. 34 inch faux pearl. And this is starting bid, $42. Now, here's an opportunity for you guys. If you wanted to buy all three and offer me a price on all three, feel free to do so. Because, oh gosh, you need to see the close-up on this one. I wish you could see that because just the engraving work on that is so pretty. And there's a silver mark right there. Silver. So. But silk knotted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to pass on that one, but remember, I don't think I have to say it every single time, do I? That you may make an offer. All right. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. This is tribal. I think somebody made this, but oh my gosh. Look at how gorgeous that is. Whoever did this did a stunning job. And the little festoonings of this, and then the, oh my gosh. Is it African? This is African? I don't know. Beautiful seed beads. Just really cool. Starting bid is it is colorful. $18 on this. And the length is 24 inches. Just really beautiful work. Stunning colors. Mailman's here. The nice mailman. Oh, I get a package too. There we go. Oh, I kind of like it a lot. Oh, I gotta go sign for something. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Sorry for that. Oops. Oh my goodness. You should see, this is like a video all on its own. Look at how, well, okay, just so you can see why I'm trying to really organize. I mean, I've got sterling earrings here, just a tonnage of incredible things. Now, if these don't sell, then it's really not worth it for me to hang on to them. So, you know, as long as, you know, the metal market is willing to grab these things, then, you know, for more than what I have listed here, it may have to go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a package in there. I need to open it after the show. Do another video. And I got so many good things, good sterling and stuff like that. Okay, so let's do and pass on this one. So this is available as a buy it now for 18 or best offer. 24 inches, just fabulous. Okay, so this is a silver tone, probably stainless steel bead ball chain, 13-inch drop, so it's 26 inches. Is it 13 inch? Yeah. It came with this, and this doesn't work. Oh, you do? What colors of what? Oh, the colors of the beads. Oh, isn't that fabulous? Okay, so this one, I have a starting bid of how's it going, Ramel? So this is what I'm selling. This came with it. It's not a very exciting. It's called Vivani. And I could have put in the wrong type of battery. It started to work, and then I couldn't get the hands to move. Becca's in at 12. And this feels like it's just like a magnetic closure. But anyway, It's kind of cool, but I like this. So I'll start counting this down for Becca. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold. Thank you, Becca. I do like bead ball chains. I don't know, I'm just kind of really partial to the, thank you. I'm just super partial to the, they feel like they're strong. So, let's see. All right. Glass. Silk knotted red glass. Oh, I know. My idea, I do have a sterling one in here, but it's not cheap. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. I just grabbed them. I had to sign for a different package, and I just grabbed them and put them on the table. But yeah, that's kind of exciting. Oh yeah, but see, the bench beads are totally different than, say, yeah, these aren't bench beads that I have. Yeah, I went on because again, you know, I'm going to go through the, not a lot sold right now, which is fine, but I'm going to go through them and we'll do buy it now as best offer. But yeah, I still have a few more items to go through, and then I'll do a, yeah, I went on because, you know, Sundays are occupied, at least through February. I'm kind of hoping that, you know, the venue shopping is going to be done. I think it pretty much is anyway, because there's something. Anyway, so I have this. Starting bid on is starting bid is $18 on these red beads, and this is 30 inches, silk knotted. I was just having a discussion about, you know, how expensive, you know, it is to do this, that a necklace like this, if you were to make one, just in the labor, it's like $120. Oh yeah, I've got videos, and I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love going to a venue that you actually don't have to do a lot of decorating, because you've got these it's like being in a forest, and they've already got the lights strung, so all you need is some basic, you know, floral needs, and you're good to go. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. Oh, close up. Here you go. These are glass. And there is the there is no clasp. Just a pop over the head. Thank you, Becca. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you so much. Here. Okay, Whiting and Davis. Copper, Whiting and Davis. I'll just go ahead and put that in here. And starting bid is going to be, oh, that's not right. Starting bid on the Whiting and Davis is $30. And the only thing I did, I didn't even know if you could call it a repair. You're very welcome. But the safety was missing, the safety chain, that's all. So I replaced the safety chain with a copper chain. Okay? Not that it really needs a safety chain, but it had, like, you know, the holes there for it, so you might as well have a complete piece. So, and then there's this part. And the Whiting and Davis is right there. It's on the silver tone portion, right there. Ta-da. It is, it's quite nice, and it's copper, and you know, that's the low end price. I mean, it goes up from there, but I'm sure condition is, you know, key, but that's solid copper through there. It does have the silver tone or the metal hinges and the workings here, but it's quite nice. So I'm going to do pass on this. This is now a buy it now or best offer. Okay, 2.5 inches, so it fits a 7. Super nice. Yeah, I'm not firm on these prices. I just need to start from somewhere. Oh, Swarovski. This set's $100. Starting bid. It's the, you know, I don't want to sell it price kind of thing. But it's definitely worth $100. But these are Swarovskis, and the company is Identite, Identite. This is intact. Those are all Swarovskis right there. This is a size 7. However, it feels bigger. You know, it feels bigger. I don't know why. Let me do a measurement again, because I measure from, you know, where that little indentation is right there to the end here. So let me measure it again, but it comes with these earrings. They're fabulous. But anyway, and again, you can, you know, I have starting bid of $100, but if you want to, you know, yeah, this comes in like 7, size 7. There's no getting around it. It's a 7. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I'm open to offers as well. So, and these are fabulous. Close up. But yeah, I did a little bit of research, and they came back as Swarovski's, this company. Kind of, I think, a high-end costume because of the way it's marked on the back, and I'll show you. Each segment is branded. This has a brand on it. So if somebody were to take this apart, the brand would still be there. Identite, I don't know. But anyway, it's just beautiful Swarovski crystals. I mean, you're not going to find them this big, you know, in this condition, intact. So that's fabulous. So I'm going to put pass. It is available as a buy it now or best offer. But right now, they're at my, I don't want to sell it price. But everything's for sale, right? Everything is for sale. You want to buy my house? It's for sale. But you gotta give me the right price, right? And not everything that I have, I'm pretty much a bargain basement kind of gal. Stretchy, quartz, pearl, dyed pearl, but this is dichroic hearts right there. Starting bid is $1.16 on this little stretchy dichroic. Yeah, I think Jackie was here earlier. I got a couple of packages shipped. I got Kathy's shipped and I got Jackie's shipped. And something I sold on eBay got shipped. So everybody else's stuff is still here from last week. So thank you, Lisa. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you. This is, this is, it's not so much yellow. It comes out as gold. Really gold, like a, I don't know, springy gold, but that's seriously real quartz. And the glass pieces are gorgeous. How do they do that? Because you got like that. I like looking at stuff, but it's lovely. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like to keep, I like to hold stuff until at least it gets to $100, and then I'll ship once everything's paid for, so that you can save the $8, because I do free shipping on anything over $100 within the United States. It's a little bit of a different story if you're international, so I can't. Okay, anybody interested in sterling rings? These are all sterling silver. This one's really, okay, this is a mosaic abalone. It is 7 3/4. Okay, mosaic abalone, 7 3/4. And this is a starting bid of, starting bid is $24. This is, I didn't do a gram weight, but I based it on the pricing on the gram weight. So we can do the grams on this. Okay. That can't be 9 grams. Maybe it could. Tear. 6 grams according to this scale. So it is nice. And 7 3/4 usually fits me. It's a little loose, but it usually fits me. Okay, so we're going to pass on that. It's now a buy it now or best offer. This one, 4 grams. This is another abalone. Kind of a blister abalone. So starting bid is where's my dollar sign? I'm just going to type in $16 starting bid. Okay, $16 starting bid, and the size is 16. Size is 16. The size is 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Size is 16. It's 5 3/4. if, you know, it's small. So if you want to, you know, if you need to pass. Becca's in at 17. Thank you. Vintage is in at 18. It's really nice. Gram weight. I told you the gram weight. I don't think it's so much about the gram weight as it is about the piece. Becca's in at 25 or 21. Let me get that. Isn't that pretty? Vintage is in at 22. See, this is where the jewelry actually surpasses the, you know, the design is much more, thank you, Becca. The design is much more desirable than the sterling portion of it. So anyway, I will count this down. This actually is older. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Vintage. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go get you a nice box, a ring box. Ring box. Oh, is it? Ashley, sweetheart, hi, honey. I should have realized that, you know, names go back and forth, but that's a nice little ring. Super sweet. Thank you, Ashley. Get you a better bag. That fit in there. Thank you. Yes, it will fit. So yeah, you got a little package started too. I do have 2 more men's rings in sterling. I can bring those out and show them to you. Let's see. So this is $22. Thank you, thank you. There. Okay, so I've got 2 more rings here to look at. This is the amethyst 7 3/4. It does, the stone seems a little loose, but it feels like it's in there pretty secure. The 7 3/4, and it's starting bid. Oops. Starting bid is $24 on this one, 7 3/4. It's a beautiful stone. Get it up here really close. Look at that. I like this, the way it kind of, I don't know, optic illusion kind of thing with that cut. The marcasites on the sides. And it's a nice thin band, so it's kind of lightweight-ish. So, okay, that's the amethyst one. Okay, so this one is now, buy it now for $24 or best offer. Okay, and I think I have one more, just one more sterling one in here. This is pearl. I'm going to test those stones on the side. They're pushing, they're like quartz or something. It's a stone on the sides right there. Not diamond. But this is a really pretty pearl. And the size on this pearl is 6 3/4. A little too small for me. And this one is a starting bid of $16 on this one. And I'm basing it not on the design, but on the value of the sterling. That's all. Because Ashley's at 16. It's really pretty. I wish it fit me. My knuckles. I mean, I have a feeling it would fit me if it could get it past the knuckles, which is probably why, you know, people like me should have adjustables, you know. And you can find some really nice, you know, high-end adjustable rings, probably for that reason. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you, thank you. And I think I have, aha. You might just transfer all your rings into this one. Look at, just put it in here. See, cute little box. If I type down sold, yeah, sold, sold. Bag to put it in. All I have are huge bags down here. I'll put it in this. Is this empty? Oh, here's an empty bag. Okay. Yes, congratulations. Hi, Sleeker. Hi, Sleeker. How you doing? Okay, so these sold the pearl and sold the ballista. Thank you, thank you. That goes over here. Okay. Oh, gosh. If this sells, I'm going to be disappointed because I really like this necklace. But I have to sell it, you know. Can't make money if you don't sell stuff, right? This is Botswana agate with sterling silver findings, silk knotted, and it is 16.5 inches. Starting bid, $32. And I'll show you, look at how pretty that is. I wore it once because I had to. I just had to. Botswana agate. Let me get you a close-up because it is so beautiful. I think that agate is so underrated because, I mean, look at the banding on these beads. And these are all silk knotted. Hi, Robin. Hello. I mean, look at that. And don't ask me how I came up with Botswana. This is how it was sold to me, as Botswana agate. And I know it's at least agate, right? I think Botswana is more of a tribal type thing. But look at how pretty. I could just stare at this all day long. I could. Literally all day long. And I mean, it's not an expensive stone, but when you do stuff like this, and some of them even have like a little bit of a, or just one of them had a little bit of a purple cast to it. I'm in love. Banded agate, yeah. Banded agate's beautiful, and I'm sure that's what this is probably, but they call it Botswana. So I don't know if that's a regional thing. Oops. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh. I can wear it with beige. I can wear it with brown. I can wear it with gray. I can wear it with black. I mean, it's just fabulous. Okay, it's staying on. This is, I'm going to pass, but it is available. Oh, that's where they're from. Botswana. I thought Botswana was more of a tribe. Is that a little country? Because it's fabulous, that's for sure. So I'm going to pass on that. It is available. $32 or best offer. And It's gonna stay there for a little while because I love it. Okay, this is a little bottle. It's stone, and it is just wonderfully made. Wonderfully made. I better put this so I can recap it and not forget. Put that in the unsold. So this I have. This is really pretty. This I think is from my private stash, my personal. The bottle, there is a bottle. That is a bottle. So, and it's adjustable. Starting bid on this one is $18. And it is just lovely. It's just wonderfully done. It's adjusts, so you pop it over your head. Sleeker's in, yeah, it's nice. Sleeker's in it. 18, and you just adjust it. Once you put it on, you just adjust it. And hi, how are you? Glad you made it this time. So yeah, $18 starting bid, Sleeker's top bid. And it does, this little guy comes out. Boop. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect little, it came back in the quartz family. I don't know, I guess you could make anything out of stone, right? Necklace that look like, no, I sent it back to the consignor, but I'm sure I can get that back for you if you're interested. Didn't sell, but I'm sure we can arrange to get that back. Sure. I think we had it like for $12. Oh, okay. There we go. It might take a few weeks because I have to, you know. Oh yeah, okay, you can. Yeah. So I'm gonna count this down as sold. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. $18. Thank you. That's a nice little fun one. Good deal too. Yes, congratulations, Sleeker. I do have some costume rings. If anybody's interested, I don't do well with costume rings. I even have like I mean, they're nice costume rings and they're all in here, but if anybody wants me to show them, what does that mean? Do you want me to go ahead and show them? Tomorrow. Sterling necklace, yes, I do. It's right here. I'll just go ahead and put it on here. Let me get the weight. I think I have it. How's it priced? Okay, 43 grams. It's a lot of grams. Yeah, that's about $172, but I had it lower. So starting bid. starting bid is $148. This is not bench bead, but it is on a chain, very sturdy chain. And there's the clasp, and this is 28 inches. You can just pop this over your head. Beautiful sterling bead. So I kind of have this like maybe like $3 a gram. I don't know what spot pricing is, but I'm selling it as, you know, like for jewelry. I'm not selling it as melt. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put pass down here. If somebody sends me a reasonable buy it now, I will accept it. So this is still for sale. If you are interested and you want to make an offer, feel free to do so. But I mean, it's probably going to go on eBay because, you know, it's my clientele mostly on YouTube. I mean, sometimes it's up there, but usually it's, you know, it's, I want to say, you know, mid-range. I can let Sleeker explain that that heart. I could actually tell you now that heart batch, the coral and all that. That was Sleeker's. I did a consignment for her. So then I sent back what didn't sell because it's nice stuff. And so when you asked me if it sold, no, it didn't, but I had to send it back. Anyway, it's a long story, but you know. Okay, so this is hand painted. Okay. Yeah, you can work it out with her or it's all good. All right, so I have a starting bid on this one of 22, and I'll explain a little bit more. I've tried to sell this before. I don't think I'm going, it's not sterling, so it doesn't go to melt. I'm probably just going to hang on to this, put it in the archives if it doesn't go, but, or you can send me an offer. But this is hand painted. It is so beautiful, very spring-like. You could take it off of this and maybe do a choker of some sort, or hang it on some beads like that. Or, but the chain is gorgeous too. It's got those two bezel set pieces of amethyst glass. So this is quite nice. And here's the back. Everybody likes to look at the back. And it's prongs set in there. So, you know, if you feel like you know what can happen with this, then go for it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, it's perfectly fine. Oh, Lisa, thank you. It's gorgeous. I mean, let me see if, I fell in love with it. It's just that since I'm not working anymore, I don't have a need for all this jewelry. It's really nice. Going once, going twice. Oh, Sleeker's in at 23. Snuck right in there. 24 for Lisa. But anyway, none of this stuff that I'm selling today is consignment, so at least I don't think so. It's consignment to me. I went out and bought this stuff. Sleeker's in at 25. And look at the side view right there. It's porcelain, just beautiful. But yeah, something like this, I don't think I would, you know, get rid of, because it's just so nice. It's a nice solid vintage piece. You're thinking about, okay, Sleeker's in at 34. Did you mean 34? Oh, it looks so good on the screen. That's exactly what it looks like in person. Thank you, Lisa. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's just so pretty. It's kind of like how I like to do, start off with an auction because you just never, I want everybody to have a chance, you know? Otherwise it would have been buy it now and then best offer. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is so pretty. This is $48, 18-inch rope chain, sterling silver. Starting bid 48 on this one. It does have a sterling silver chain that I added, and it's 18 inches sterling silver chain. Is there another? I still have like vintage beads I need to sell. I mean, I have so much. So it's really kind of putting a damper on selling if I'm not on Sundays, but you know, if I can do this and still be live with you guys. Oh, that's okay. You can just deal with it without me being in the loop. What is 48? This is $48 right here. Sterling chain. Let me get you a weight. All sterling. It's kilograms. Nope. Unit. $11 grams. So that's like that's gonna be coming up. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna pass on this one. It is now buy it now or best offer. Okay. Laguna necklace and earrings. They are marked Laguna. It has the shepherd's hook. This is 13 to 15 inches, so it's definitely choker. Laguna is so pretty, and it comes with the little earrings to go with it. Beautiful AB. Starting bid $30 for the set, and you get these beautiful clip-ons. You can see how they're made. I really I mean, I like to, figure things out, but if you look at how vintage earrings are made, what you want to see is you want to see two discs right here. This is, oh, I know. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I will, oh, thanks. I will go ahead and forward Happy Ducky. So, your info. Oh, thank you, Anna. This is so pretty. But yeah, I like to look at them and see how they're made. You have the riveting here that goes to that first layer, and this has like pierced holes in that top layer, and then they wire them in, and then they disguise. This is a very well made piece. They disguise it with the backing here, all that wire work, so it's secure in there. So if you do need to ever repair something, they can be repaired if you can, because it's all prong set there. Just, all right, going once, going twice, fair warning. That's enough of that, right? Sold to Anna Lilia. Anna Lilia. Sounds so pretty, it's so lilty, so ethereal. I'm going to call you Anna, though. So thank you so much. Yeah, these are the types of vintage pieces that, are only going to increase in value. Here. All right. Avon, 1987 Avon. Anna, okay. So this is 1987 Avon. I don't know, some of these Avon pieces are, like going for big bucks. But anyway, this is size-wise, it is 15 to 18 inches. It's very lightweight. It is not glass. So I have a starting bid. Starting bid is not 416. Starting bid is $16. And it's not, oh, and I need to tell you guys, it is not marked Avon. But if you do any kind of a screenshot or anything, it comes back Avon over and over again. But I don't see any marks, just FYI. And I'm not even sure if this is the correct, I don't know. But anyway, it's beautiful. It's quite elegant, quite nice. Okay, so I got it into caps. Pass on that one. Still available. $16 or best offer. Okay, just a few more. Oh, this is Robert Lee Morris. Kind of has that rustic, very noisy necklace, but this one is 17 to 19 inches. Starting bid is $28. Starting bid. These look rustic. So they're meant to look like they've got a little bit of rust, but they're not. That's actually the way they're made. And here's your, got double. Oh, thank you, Becca. Double, look at that. I love the little finish, the little crystal right there with the hang tag RLM. And then these fabulous lobster claws right here. It's got RLM right there. It is, those are nice. Those are nice. Very solid. So $28. Robert Lee Morse, 17 to 19 inches. Let me just give you an idea. I'm wearing lots of necklaces today. There we go. That's how it would look. You can adjust it a little bit, but that's basically where it is. Gosh, all kinds of dogs out. Oh yeah. The little boys like to pee on my plants out front. It doesn't bother me. I'm such a dog person. They gotta go, they gotta go. Okay. We'll do a pass on this one. But it is available for $28. Why aren't you? Oh. Okay. I gotta switch. Gotta switch to the phone because my keyboard ran out of power. Okay, so where am I on YouTube here? Here we go. Turn the volume down. So it's a pass, and it is a buy it now of $28 or best offer. Robert Lee Morris. Kind of cool. I don't know what I was trying to figure out what kind of vintage it was, you know, if it's 10 years old or 20 years old, you know, that style, that rustic modernist style that had a revival, you know. But, all right, just a couple more things. Oh, just one more, actually. This is a synthetic something, and I believe there are some like rough cut diamonds in here, but it's sterling, and it's an 18-inch chain, 925, blah, blah, blah. Really a very fine chain right there. But the pendant is beautiful. I'm gonna check it, because usually, you know, certain precious stones, even if they're lab created, will glow. This one doesn't glow, but it does go up to sapphire. And when I did the rock identifier, it said sapphire, but I'm sure it looks lab created to me. You find a red sapphire like that in the wild. I mean, yeah, this is there's no way that could be real, because it's also in sterling. I would think if it was real, it would be in like 14 karat gold at the very least. So, oh, thank you, Becca. So starting bid on this one is okay, let's do it over here. Starting bid is $25, and I'm going to go check these, the ones I can actually see. Some of them are, you know, the metal is just raised up. Oops. Okay, it is, I think these are diamonds, but they are rough cuts, which means, okay, all they're gonna do is have better sparkle. That's all. That's what they're made for, is just to have better sparkle than even a CZ would. Because I think diamonds do have better sparkles than most clear stones. Plus they're hard. Yeah, it's wanting to go up, but they're just so tiny. Put it on the bust. So you can see a very fine chain on this pendant. I can do a weight, but it's mostly stone, so there we go. Quite nice. Perfect red color for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go through the recap, and I will try and go from, because I will try and do the, okay, I keep doing that. Be over here, pass. Oh, my mommy's home. So, anyway, pass on this one. I will actually go and try and find the ones that I started with earlier in the show, because I'm sure the people who are here that have arrived a little late or into the show didn't get a chance to see those. And it will be, I'll give you the buy it now price, and it will be best offer. So whatever you guys want to offer, and that's basically what this is. So this is the first of the pass pile. So this is actually going to be $25 or best offer. 25. /OBO. That's on this one, the sterling with the man or lab created stone with diamonds and such. Okay, there you have it. It's all there. All right, that's the first one. Okay, let me see if I can help you guys figure this out. Okay. Okay, these are the clips. Technically, they are shoe clips, but you can clip them onto most anything. $12 or best offer. Here's your size. This kind of has like a really pretty rainbow oil slick kind of sheen to it. And here's the back. And again, you could put them on your shoes, but you could also do this. On your collar or on your pocket. Look right here. Okay, those are the clips, best offer. We looked at this. Oh, this is the interchangeables. Okay, I'm going to change the price on this. It's new old stock, but I added the chain. Somebody took the chain out. These could be semi-precious. So this is going to be so these are $20 for the whole set or best offer. Now the chain itself is probably $10. I got a little bit of silver there, but yeah, new old stock. It's probably a J.C. Penney's. So 20 bucks on this. Oh, here it is. I'm still working, Mama. Okay, so Whiting and Davis. So this is going to be $30 or best offer. WD. Whiting and Davis, $30 or best offer. And I did, it came without the safety, so I got some copper chain and added it for the safety. I just, you don't really need it, but I think it just kind of completes it, completes the piece. And there's the inside, and the Whiting and Davis mark is right there. Okay, enough. Let's just move on. Put that back in its envelope. These over here. The Musi clips. Okay, so this is glass. Okay, so this is actually the nicest out of all of the pearls, I think, although they're all very nice. Just gorgeous. You can double this. It does have silver on the clasp. The clasp is so, so pretty. The price on this one is $42 or best offer, okay? This one you could easily double and it would make a beautiful pearl choker. These are glass. Just very nice. Very, very nice. And again, or best offer. And if you're interested in all 3 sets of pearls, just let me know. We can work something out. These 3-4 inches of glass. Faux pearls. Oh yeah, the Swarovski set, the I-D-E-N-T-I-T-E, Identite? Identite. Oh, I've only been on since 1 o'clock, but don't worry. Don't worry. You could always go back and look if there's anything, just a few things sold. That's all. I'm just doing my recap now. It's okay. You be busy. So this did measure out at 7, but it still feels big on my wrist. So it's one of those things where you really can't tell. If I close this, there's this big old gap. But these are Swarovskis, and this one is, I have it as a buy it now for 100. However, just give me you can always give me a decent best offer. Okay, here's the other, and it comes with these. Right here. Ta-da. And this is, okay, this one's upside down. But yeah, these are truly vintage. These are truly Swarovskis, and these, hi, Miss Heidi. And they're just fabulous, and this, I I swear, I measured this out flat, came back twice as a size 7, but look at how big. So yeah, it's, you know, when somebody tells you, you know, a measurement, you really can't tell until you actually put it on. But yes, this is $100 or best offer. I was explaining earlier that this is like my I don't want to sell it price because I love it. But, you know, I also have to be practical. I have a wedding to pay for, and those aren't cheap. And even though you try so hard to get the best deal, you know, it is what it is. These are the Danecraft. This one does have a little bit of, you know, I call it annoyance or roughage or some sort of rough dealings here. These are Danecraft. This one, oh, let me put that in there. Put the $100. That was for that's for the Swarovskis. It's the $100. Okay, Swarovski. This one is Danecraft, and I have on this one 28, 30 inches. Let me see if it goes around my neck twice. I love it when it does that because it gives you some versatility, you know. This one might be a bit tighter. Yeah, this one's not going to work on me as far as doubling it. So it's just like, depends on the person. Okay. Watch, my daughter comes. So I've got this whole pile of Aurora Borealis for the bridesmaids. Watch her come back and say, "Oh, we're going to need pearls, Mom." Okay. I certainly can find pearls. Okay, these are the rings. We've got 2 left. This is the abalone mosaic. It is a 7 3/4, and it is $24 or best offer. The amethyst is the same price. But it is 7 3/4. So they're both 7 3/4. They're both the same price. And this one is I find that interesting though, because it kind of shows, you know, like maybe what your max is. Maybe I need to look for quality rings that are like, you know, that I can sell for like $20. You'll take them both? Okay, sold. And what I'm going to do, Heidi, since you got both of them, I'll give you a little break on the invoice. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this one Lisa bought. Okay, I don't know how it got back in there. Can't sell it twice. That would be bad. All right. The sand dollar pendant on an 18-inch chain. All righty. This one I have for $48 or best offer. Just a really pretty sterling. It looks so bright and new, shiny and new. And then I put this brand new 18-inch sterling chain on it. a rope chain. Okay, we'll put that over here. Lily Pulitzer. I'm thinking it's 2000s maybe on this. I could be wrong. I just shined it up. Lily Pulitzer. $18 on the Pulitzer. And this one's a little bit bigger. It is 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Look at all that room. But this is something that you could, like in, you know, if you were bundled up and you were going to be at an outside venue, you know, this you can wear outside. Like if you had something a little bit more, you know, form-fitting, you could put this on over like a sleeve. This doesn't look good, but I'm sure there's other sleeves that look great, you know, maybe that have like a, you know, like a little bit of puffiness on the edge, you know, something. Anyway, that's the Lily Pulitzer. $18. This one I'm going to drop the price. I'm dropping the price. It's the seed bead. I had it for 18. This is now going to be 16 on the seed bead. This is going to be 16. It's kind of a tribal, I don't know. It's tribal. Somebody mentioned African tribal, maybe because of the certain colors, but I'm thinking this could easily be for Native American too, because it just could. I just have that opinion. But very nicely done. Everything's paired perfectly, you know, bead to bead. So if you are not into asymmetrics, you need to have things uniformly settled on you. This is something. Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is very nice. I just love pieces that are actually very nicely put together. So these were all buy it nows. So just so you know, once somebody gives me a price, it's sold. Get my pen that fell down here. I gotta change this price. 16. Heidi. But yeah, I like well done jewelry. You know, artisan, well done. Because I think they just know what they like. I mean, they just know how things fit on the body, kind of thing. It's more to, you know, than just stringing a bead. It's, you got to see how it's going to, you know, feel on somebody, how they're going to appreciate it. So this one I have, and put the price in, 140. Oh. 148. This is not bench beads. These are not bead ball. However, these are sterling beads on a chain. They're very heavy. I think there's if you did like the math, this is worth about $172. But I have it at 148 for my viewers, and it's our best offer. So if you want, I will redo the weight, and then you can decide. What's the worst thing that can happen is I say no, you know, because I need to know what I could get for it as melt, you know, which might be more. I don't know. So 44 grams. This is 44 grams. If you do the math, I think it comes up to $172. So there's that. So we will put that away. And this is probably something that's going to go on eBay, I think. I need to put more stuff on eBay. I've been selling stuff off of eBay, so, you know, it doesn't magically reappear. Here's the Robert Lee Morris. This one is 17 to 19 inches. This one I have for, I'll change this one to 22. 22 on the Robert Lee Morris. I better change it on here. So if anybody watches the replay, then you can pick up on that one. Only a few more to go through. We have the Avon. I think I recently put this one up. I had it for 16. I'm going to put this up for 12 on the Avon. Avon will now be $12. Buy it now. Kind of, and they're acrylic. And it comes back Avon, but it probably had a paper tag. 1987 Avon. Let's see what else. Oh, we have the Botswana agate. This is $32. I love it. Goes with so many different things. Now if I can get it off. Silk knotted too. So I'm going to put that in there, $32. I mean, it's so pretty. So pretty. Put the price in. Put $42. No, it's $32. Yay! Sterling findings, but you know, there's just the clasp. I mean, there's not a lot of sterling on here, but I mean, if you look up close at this beautiful jewelry or these beautiful beads, oh my gosh, all silk knotted, and there's like beige and kind of pinks and peaches and greens. If you look hard enough, you'll find it. You'll find the color. Look at this one. They're just gorgeous. Somebody also said this was banded agate, but I always think of agate having band, you know, the bands. So I always think of that. So I think I have one more, you know, a couple more pieces of jewelry to look at, and then we're going to call it a day. Then I'll be on just for 2 hours. So it was like from 1 o'clock till 3. So is there anything that I could fill you guys in on and what my plans are for the next, I think February is going to be the rough one for me as far as being on. You know, this one I have for 18. So this is the mid-century modern. I have this for 18. And anyway, so it's going to be kind of up and down for me in February. I do want to be, you know, active on my channel and do more things. So, and this last piece is the bead up Trifari. It's been not cared for properly on this end here, crown Trifari, but it's also knotted, all glass. And this I have for, I'm going to change the price to 16 on this one. And that's the last piece. Now everything here is buy it now or best offer. So let me know. And none of these prices are set in stone. So all I need is something reasonable. That's all. And again, it's not going to hurt anybody's feelings if I say no, right? Right. But chances are I'm probably going to say yes. So anyway, as far as invoicing goes, I will invoice normally, unless you tell me otherwise. I think it's kind of been my norm, is since I do free shipping on orders of over $100, $100 and over, most of my customers are holding off. So I tend to do that. But sometimes, like themed things, like if you want something for Valentine's Day, you're gonna have to, like, you know, ship it now. So anyway, just so you guys know what's going on with me this month. It's just a bunch of running around. Plus, if she wants to go out and pick out her wedding dress this month, I have to be ready to do that. And if it falls on a Sunday, so be it. That's her only day off. So I got to be, flexible that way. And that's this type of work makes it flexible for me. So that's kind of where I am as far as, the helter-skelter part of my life. And I don't mean it in that way, not the Manson way, but I mean, it's just, it's enough to drive you crazy. So, anyway, any news? Anybody want to, okay, there's 5 people in the chat, so I think this is a good time to close up shop. Close up shop. Close. Is this closed? Wait a minute. This is open. This is closed. Anyway, it's time for me to get a beverage and kind of, the sales were great. I think the sales were absolutely great. I think people got some really good pieces, and it was a fun afternoon. I'm glad I did it. So thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. Take care of your friends. Take care of your neighbors. And take care of your family. Know where they are. Okay? Doesn't hurt to know where your family member is, especially if they're older. All right. Mwah.